What do you do when the one thing you were honest about before marriage suddenly becomes a daily demand after the vows? I told him I don't like cooking, before the wedding. I never lied to my husband. That truth sits heavy in my chest every time we argue. Before we got married, during those long conversations that felt like confessions wrapped in love, I told him plainly, I don't like cooking. I didn't dress it up. I didn't pretend. I wasn't trying to be modern or rebellious. I just wanted to be honest. I explained myself carefully. Cooking makes me feel overwhelmed. The heat, the timing, the pressure of expectations, it drains me in a way I can't fully explain. I told him I would rather contribute in other ways. I was clear. He smiled back then. He said, "That's okay. We'll figure it out." I believed him because love sounded gentle in his voice, because marriage hadn't yet turned words into rules. After the wedding, "We'll figure it out" slowly became, "So what did you cook today?" At first, it was harmless. A small comment, a passing joke. When friends came over, he'd laugh and say, "She doesn't really like the kitchen." Everyone laughed. I smiled too, even when my chest felt tight. Then the jokes stopped sounding like jokes. If I didn't cook, the house felt cold. If I cooked late, his face hardened. If I ordered food, he complained about waste. Nothing I did felt right anymore. Cooking stopped being about hunger and started feeling like a daily exam. I kept failing. One evening, after work had drained the last bit of strength from me, I suggested we order food like we used to before marriage. He dropped his bag, looked straight at me, and said, "So you expect me to come home to no food?" I reminded him softly, "You knew this about me." He didn't even hesitate. "That was before marriage," he said. "Things change." Something broke inside me at that moment. I realized that honesty had an expiration date, that the woman he accepted before marriage was now expected to transform into someone else. Cooking became a battlefield. If I didn't cook, I was disrespectful. If I cooked without joy, I was ungrateful. If I complained, I was dramatic. Sometimes I stood alone in the kitchen, staring at the stove, my hands shaking slightly. Not from fear of cooking, but from the weight of feeling trapped. Trapped in expectations I never agreed to. Trapped in a role I never auditioned for. I tried to talk again. I reminded him of our promises before marriage. I suggested compromises, shared cooking days, simple meals, hiring help sometimes. He dismissed them all. "A good wife cooks," he said. That sentence hurt more than any argument, because it reduced me. It erased my effort, my honesty, my humanity. It made me feel like love had conditions I was never told about. What hurts most isn't the cooking itself. It's realizing that my boundaries were respected only until the wedding was over. Some nights, I lie awake listening to the quiet of the house and wonder if marriage is supposed to feel this lonely. I wonder how many women silently carry the same burden, being punished for honesty, expected to change without consent. I think about love, about how love should be partnership, not pressure, choice, not force, understanding, not entitlement. And I ask myself questions I never imagined asking. Was he listening back then, or just waiting for marriage to rewrite me? If something I was honest about from the very beginning can be ignored, what else will be? For now, I exist between two versions of myself, the woman I had the courage to be honest about, and the woman he insists I should become. And every day, as I stand in that kitchen, I wonder which version of me will survive this marriage.